Hi there, and today in this video I'm going to show you how to sharpen a knife using wet and dry sandpaper. This method is very simple and straightforward and doesn't involve any special tools or machinery, only sandpaper and only if you want a belt sander. So now without any further ado, let's begin. So first, we are going to need a lot of wet and dry sandpaper, which are exactly from 80 grit to 2000 grit. If you can go higher than 2000 grit, it would be better, but the hardware store that I buy from only has until 2000 grit. So first, I'm going to start with 80 grit wet and dry sandpaper. It's important that it's wet and dry so that the knife gets a smoother finish, and the sandpaper doesn't get clogged up. Now, if you haven't made the bevel, you could do it by holding the knife at a constant angle of around 30 to 35 degrees on a belt sander or on some 80 grit sandpaper. I don't have a bevel, as in my case the bevel is the knife's cutting edge, but having a bevel is better as it cuts through stuff better. After you have made the bevel, you are going to need to heat treat the knife. I already have a video about that, so I'll have a link down below to it. Probably you are going to sharpen a knife which is not newly made, and this is a knife which only needs sharpening. So now, let's get to the sharpening. Now, we grab 150 grit sandpaper and put some normal water on it. Then, use something heavy like a vise to hold the sandpaper in place. And then, grabbing the knife at a roughly 45-degree angle, we repeat this motion on the sandpaper, making sure to keep the angle as constant as possible, as a slight change in the angle may result in a bad sharpening. So make sure to keep the angle constant and to even sharpen the rounded part of the knife if it has any at the top of the knife, while keeping the angle constant also. This is where things become a little bit tricky, because you are going to need to master when you are sharpening the rounded part of the knife and still keeping a constant angle. Although there are many knives which you can practice on which don't have a rounded part and are straight and come to the point. So now we are going to need to repeat this motion for at least 100 grinds for each side of the knife. If you want the knife's blade to be super sharp and smooth, you could maybe pass by 50, but it will not be that good. If you have the time, you could even do like 200 on each side. That will be the best. But at the beginner stage, it wouldn't be recommended, because if you get the angle wrong, you would waste a lot of time. The master of the angle is all by trial and error, and is not going to be achieved by the first time. So now, after you are ready from the 150 or so grit sandpaper, we are going to need to pass on to the next grit, which is roughly 300 grit. In my case, 280 grit. Now, we are going to need to repeat these steps mentioned above. Keep the angle constant, make sure to do equal grinds on both sides, and to grind all of the knife's edge. So now after this, we are going to need to do this again with 500 grit, then with 1000 grit, and then finally with 2000 grit. If you can go to something like 6000 grit, that would be the best. So now, after you are finished, the knife should look something like this. And as you can see, it cuts like a charm. Make sure that in the final grits, you do at least 200 grinds each side on the knife, as they are the most important. Also, if you have a store-bought knife, you can start from 500 grit, as they are already smooth, unless they have large bumps on them. So that's it for this video, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. So if you did, drop a like button down below. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe, so that you don't miss any new videos. And go to the description for additional information, or comment down below if you have any suggestions about this video. So as always, stay safe and have fun. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.